Hey everybody, Weem here. Welcome back to Project Zomboid. We've actually just woken up in the morning. It was 7:10 a.m. and I actually woke up pretty early. I got a drink, I got some food, kind of got situated, reorganized some things. You can see I have water bottles out here, as some of you were recommending that I should have those out of my main inventory so that I drink them as needed. I also have a couple more in the duffel bag. I filled those up. And I basically situated all the food into the duffel bag here, and then other things into the backpack here. It's kind of my utility bag, and you can see that we're 7 of 8 here in our primary inventory, pretty close to getting maxed out, but we're no longer burdened. I was kind of a little bit burdened last night, so that's definitely good. We're in a pretty good place. So what I want to do is I actually want to kind of hit the road, maybe hit another house nearby. I actually did step out here and took this lady down, so I want to grab some stuff off of her. We have some beta blockers. We'll throw those into the primary bag, and I don't really know that we need a comb. We have the Picard hairstyle going on. There's really not much there to comb, so we're gonna go ahead and leave that. Now we have the place across the way. I had the dog. We've been there. And to be honest, it's been a week, right? It was last weekend or so we had the last episode of Project Zomboid. I got tied up in a bunch of this war of mine. I've been putting up episodes of that. So now I'm kind of trying to remember, did I go into this place? The windows are all busted out. I'm kind of thinking I didn't. I think we came over in this direction, headed south. But I kind of want to get my bearings because there is a map you can look at online. Whoa, whoa, that creeped me out. Look at that. We took him down, no problem. Whew. So anyway, there is a map we can look at and kind of get our bearings and see where there's some points of interest. Now, I actually glanced through the map and I just wasn't really finding it. I'm not that familiar with it. So anyway, what I wanted to do was kind of move around, check out maybe nearby house, and kind of see what I can see around here. And maybe that would help me find my location on the map. So I've got kind of an idea for what's going on here. Let's go ahead and step into this place. We need to be prepared. That guy just came right out the window. Let's go ahead and close this. Anybody else? Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that made me jump. Get back. Take the golf club. Picard is coming for you. Get back. Beat your face. Boy, it takes so many hits with the golf club. I don't know if I need to, like, back up or something. Let's try this. Ready for it? Smack. Smack. There we go. Are you down for good? For real? There we go. Whew. Man, I'm exhausted just watching him go. So we have rolling pin. Other than that, we just have some clothing. Oh, okay, so, and we're not injured. Our health is looking good. That's good. Let's go ahead and really clear this out, because this place is just... Okay, seems to be infested. But it looks like we're clear for now. Now, one of the things, we've just come into a house, and I want to kind of address some kind of tips and everything. You guys were sending a lot of tips. Some of the stuff I know, and I just wasn't following. I really need to do that. But one of the first things I want to do was give Noxon a shout out. He's always giving me tips in the various games I'm playing. But he mentioned something. He said that you should eat when you enter a house and eat when you leave a house. And I thought that was a really good idea. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, I never really think of that. I'm terrible at feeding my characters in games, especially when you see there's no status here. It's not telling me I'm hungry, but we can still eat anyway. So we're going to go ahead and eat. We're going to eat like a quarter of this, I think, for now. And then we're going to walk over here and just hit drink. Grab a drink so we're hydrated. Now, the cool thing is when you eat, and you kind of get this... short healing and strength boost, it says. So that's definitely something I should be considering, and I really don't. So we're going to try to do that. So thanks for that, Nox, and I'm going to try and keep that in mind. I am, of course, going to fail and forget at times, but I'm going to try my best. So we're going to go ahead and clear this place out. I think what I'm going to do then is kind of take a peek at the map and see if I can kind of figure out where I'm at. And then from there, maybe find a good point of interest to go check out. Maybe find some kind of place we could settle in and call home. That would be kind of cool. One of the things I want to get to, if I survive, and I'm going to say this and probably die in about 5 minutes, but I do want to check out some of the construction stuff. And I know there's places you can go to get those materials and everything, so we might head to those, but I'm not entirely sure. I would imagine if you go to the logging place, for example, you can get a lot of construction materials, but I don't know if that's the best place to be setting up or anything, and I feel very fragile when I play this game, so we're going to try to take it pretty easy. What I'm going to do now, though, really quick is jump out of here. I'm going to take a peek at the map and see if I can find where we are at. Okay, so I think I have a plan. I looked at the map. I now know where I'm at. I was actually kind of looking in the wrong town, and I want to actually hit the road right away. So I'm going to tell you my plan as we go. Kind of skirt out here. Basically, there's a farmhouse, and it's quite a distance away. It may take us a few days or so, maybe not. I say that because I may stop and be really cautious about it. I suppose at this speed, if we walked straight there, I don't think it would be an issue, and I suppose we could do that. I'm kind of glancing over at the map as we go here. But basically, there is a farmhouse, and I thought that might be kind of cool because near it there is a some area where there's a bunch of crates. I forgot what it was called, a crate shed, actually. I think that's what it was called. I can't highlight over the point of interest right now while I'm moving here. But anyway, I thought that might be kind of cool because that's where we get the materials we need to kind of build stuff. So anyway, we're going to try to creep through here. There's a guy way up over there I'm going to try to avoid, and I'm going to try to basically draw this guy to me. Why was I scared? I already saw him. Oh! I'm scared because of her. Yikes. Okay, let's back out here. Yeah, that was scary. I was like, what do you mean? I don't see any danger here. So anyway, we're going to hopefully be able to get through this. Oh, I drew the other guy's attention now. Go down before I finish her. Please. Please. Oh, you're supposed to go down by now. Get out. Okay, let's try to refocus here. Maybe I can get a good crack off at him there. No, not quite. I was really hoping. There's been some people I've been able to just straight knock down. Just right to the ground. Oh, get out, get out, get out. This is bad, because I'm going to start drawing more people. I really only wanted to fight one of you guys at a time. Would have been preferable. No, run! Okay, he went down, unfortunately. That would have been nice to stay there and just keep taking him down. Man, she has taken everything. Go. So difficult, so slow with this. I don't know if I need to go to the frying pan or what. Might be better. It seemed like the frying pan did a little bit better damage-wise. Run, get. Oh, down she went too. If I could just hit her again. Get out! No, no, run! Very minor damage. Oi, I don't think I have bandages either. But at least I took her down. Let's go ahead and try to finish him, and then we'll see. I think I have some spare pants. I think we can tear that into bandages. Okay, well, we lost the golf club. I find that very hard to believe that we could actually go through that quickly, but I had to swing at that guy. I must have hit him, I don't even know how many times, 30 times or something, so I don't know what the deal is. I can't imagine that it's supposed to be that difficult, but I don't know, maybe because I became exhausted or something, but I don't know. I didn't think I was that bad initially. Okay, he's down. Boy, that is not cool. Let's go ahead and take the sweater. I want to kind of peek around really quick, make sure nobody's creeping on me. And let's see... Can I not... Huh, I thought I could do bandages from that. I guess not. We'll try the pants. Can I do it with the pants? Huh. That's unfortunate. I don't think I have anything else. Oh, you know what? But I'm looking over now and it says that we're okay. So I think we'll just leave it at that. And try to continue this. Hopefully the frying pan does a little bit better for us. But yeah, that's just... I don't know. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Is that just me? Am I making some kind of mistake? Was I tired? Why is it that the golf club was not working for me? Okay, I took him out. I'm very tired at this point. Very tired and I'm in decent shape health-wise. There is a guy here. I'd like to get around him, and if I could, at the end of the road, there's another place. So I think I'm going to end up drawing his attention. But we're going to try and just kind of squeeze by him here. Ah, we got him. And it looks like there's more, at least one more person up top. So we're not out of the woods yet. I feel like I should probably try to take him down now before I end up drawing anybody else. And I didn't see, look at that. Look at that, the frying pan, 2 shots. So maybe that was the way I should have been going. Hard for me to imagine that a golf club wouldn't do enough damage, but apparently that's the case. So I'm kind of trying to watch my screen and also look over at the map. Yeah, if I go up there and take a left, there's a house we can go into. We could try to go through the woods. It's so hard to know here. According to the map, there's really not a lot of trees here. Just that woman, female zombie, she came out of nowhere and surprised me. There's another one there. But this might work out okay. We might be able to sneak through here. I just kind of want to head to the west, and there's a house here, and just kind of take a break. There's a little bit more fighting than I was anticipating. There you go. You can see the driveway. So there's a place up here, and as long as it's not overrun, I think we'll go ahead and see about checking for supplies and just staying there. We do have at least one zombie in here. Let's see, is it just... we have 2. Oh, the frying pan has done well for us. There is a 3rd, but we might actually... and a 4th. We might be able to get in there without drawing their attention, but now I'm getting a little bit nervous. Looking back at the map, the farm isn't too far away. There's also an additional house in between here and there, even a few. So let's go ahead and keep going. It's currently, what, 4:30? Oh, we got... look at that. All kinds of people there. We may end up drawing this guy, but I'd rather do that than draw the 4. In fact, we may just walk right up to him. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere. No. Oh boy. So many zombies. Okay, so I decided to come back to the house because we could try to go through the back and keep heading north tomorrow. And I did pull off my shirt because I was overheated. So anyway, we're going to give this a whirl. Oh no, there was some kind of gunshot. Let's actually run out of here, because this actually might help us out a lot. It looks like they might be running over in this direction and clearing out. Boy, that would be very well timed. Whoa, yeah. That's not good. Did we get his attention? Let's try to sprint. Oh no. Oh no, I missed. That was too early. It's too early, Weem. No. Squish him. The frying pan does good, but oh, look at this. So many coming in here. Okay, we're going to have to try to book it. I'm tired, but oh boy. This is no good, you guys. This is the kind of stuff I get myself into somehow. No idea how I do this. Okay, I've looped back around to the house. It's unfortunate because I think I'm being followed by a bunch of them. But I'm going to try to take this guy out really quick. Hopefully really quick. Get in there. Take frying pan. But I do need to watch my back because there was a lot coming. Okay, so it looks like they may have been distracted. That's awesome. We're going to try to get in here quickly. And hope that it's not completely just filled with zombies. Let's take a look over our back really quick. Cool. I might actually, you could see them kind of right there, and they've stopped. So I may have got just far enough away. If I can just pop in here. Just pop in. I think I'm going to actually move farther away from them just in case. Oh, can't go through that gap. Oh, there's a fence there. And we'll go ahead and try this window. I do want to peek around the corner. Cool. Alright, let's try this window. And I may break this if I have to. We really need to get in here. We need to get in here quick. I'm exhausted. I'm hungry. I'm overburdened right now. Not cool. Might have been because I took the vest off. Let's wear this and see. Yeah, we're back at 8 of 8. Okay, let's take a peek. I think we may just have to go ahead and bust this. We could certainly try something in the back, but it's starting to get dark. And I'm a little spooked because there were so many in the field. I don't want to draw the attention of anybody, but it looks like they may have cleared out, actually. Is there anything back here? Some kind of door here. Okay, we're going to keep trying the door, and if that doesn't work, we're going to loop around and try the window. Okay, I ended up breaking the window and moved inside. Hopefully this is somewhat cleared out. It's very dark in here. There we go. I definitely want to clear all the rooms. I don't want any surprises. This guy goes out back. I couldn't get it open. Let's check this room here. Pan to the ready. And then was that it? We have this living room area. And this last room here. Okay, it looks like we're pretty clear, fortunately. That's very cool. Now, if I can, let's see, what can we do? I can open the window or smash it. Can't really, it doesn't look like I have an option to close any shades or anything. So we're just going to hang out here. And, you know, first things first, as Noxon says, we're going to hit up some food. We want that. We're starving anyway. We're quite hungry, not necessarily starving. So I'm going to go ahead and eat. We'll go ahead and eat all of the orange. It looks like that was good enough for now. We are on the verge of passing out, but it is late, so we just need to go to bed anyway. So anyway, we're going to try and continue the trip north and find the farm. It's really not too far away, but as you can see, it's a dangerous world out there. Very dangerous world indeed. Okay, we had some kind of noise. I don't know if it was a gunshot, but something. Looks like we're good though. We actually slept in quite a bit. We must have been very exhausted. I am going to peek around here and make sure we didn't have anybody creep in a window or anything. Seems like we're okay for the moment. So what I do need to do is kind of go through. I really didn't check for any supplies or anything while I was here. Might not be bad to take a sheet with us so we can make some bandages from it. Let's see, it might even be nice to do that now. Okay, so there must be, I'm assuming, interesting, sheet, vest, sweater pants, skirt, blouse. I could have sworn, do we need to have this in the main inventory? Let's try that. That we could do bandages with these. Maybe in one of the updates, you know, that's not something that you could do anymore. Maybe you have to rip the sheets first, and then from those we can do things with it. I don't know, but I'm not seeing bandages on here, so I'm going to go ahead and do this now. So we have ripped sheets, and we don't have any other options with those. Interesting. So anyway, I'm not familiar with how that may have changed before. Like I said, you could just go right to it and make bandages. So we will have to figure something else out, unfortunately. And maybe I'll look that up at some point. So maybe that's the best option, right? So what else do we have here? We have 9mm rounds. You know, it's interesting carrying these because, you know, when am I going to have a gun? Am I actually going to come across a gun? So anyway, let's see. Now it is telling us we're overburdened. We do have the ham here. Let's move a ham. Let's move a ham. 10. Why did I go to 10? I just moved something out. Let's see. Huh. Okay. Actually, okay, broken golf club. Let's actually just go ahead and drop this. Oh, we can repair it with duct tape, which I think I do have, but you know what? I'm so fed up with the golf club. I'm actually just going to drop it. We're going to go ahead and leave that behind. What else do we have? Sleeping tablets. That might not be bad. Let's go ahead and throw that in. Let's see. Capacity 22. Is that the same? Are they pretty much the same? 20 and 70. And this one's 22 and 80. So it's better, right? Boy, that's going to take some work kind of shifting some things around, but I might actually do that. But anyway, let's come back to that. I want to kind of double check things here. We really didn't get into the living room and check any of this stuff. Maybe some magazines or something. We have some books. These might be good. It might be good to learn some stuff. It might actually be best to just kind of hang out here for another day and relax and maybe try to learn something from one of the books. I've never fully read a book all the way through. It seemed to be so slow that I just kind of had to get on the move. I was like, no, I can't wait to learn this. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and clear out the rest of this place, try to reorganize some things. Like I said, I may even take that new bag, move everything over so that we have additional capacity, and ditch this current bag we're using. Okay, we just had a rapid fire gunshots, so that's going to probably cause a commotion outside. Hopefully we're going to be good here. We're going to wait and see what happens, but I did want to fill you in on some kind of movements we made here. I've obviously got my bag on the ground. This is the backpack. So I switched in the large bag and then realized that it would be best to use the current duffel bag I had in my next as kind of my secondary instead of the school bag, since it had more capacity. What I didn't know was, could you equip it on your back, and it turns out you can. So I've got the bigger bag on my back, and then the normal bag is carried in my secondary slot. So we're doing pretty good here. We've got the capacities are looking pretty decent. So I have food and water is not an issue. I'm bored. I think that's because I've been standing around reorganizing my bags, which is never a fun thing. I have gone around, looked at a couple things, and so I think we're pretty well. Set. I didn't get around to checking in on the. Sorry, one second. Let's take a peek here. I'm going to move the cigarettes in here. I didn't get to check on the bandages. I'm going to do that in a little bit, but right now it's not a concern since we don't need them. So I will check that out pretty soon. But let's go ahead and see. There was a guy roaming around the shed earlier. Oh, and he just came busting out. Is that because of me? Well, he stopped right there. But it is getting a little later. I was thinking that we might go, but I'm realizing now that it's about 6 p.m. So I think we're going to go ahead and hang out in the room a bit. We are bored, so I think I'll just sit in here, read a magazine, and that's about it. Just kill time until I go to bed, and then I think in the morning we will head out. Strike out to the north and try to find this farm. Okay, I typically don't like traveling when it's dark, and it is 4 in the morning, so it's going to be not quite light out, but I do want to get this thing started. I want to get rolling. It looks like our guy actually went back into the shed, so we're going to jet out of here. Now really quick, we're going to check the refrigerator again. We'll go ahead and eat this tomato, eat all of it. Okay, so we have our bonus. Now let's take a peek out the door. Hopefully things aren't terrible. Looks like we have somebody straight above us, so I'm going to kind of try to go south, see if I can avoid drawing them in. And then we are going to, let's see, probably push through the woods. It looks like we could do that over here. There's not really a path, but we will have to sneak through some of these trees over here, but I think we're going to go ahead and do that. I really don't want to just kind of blaze through the thick part of the trees because we can't really see who's in there. But according to the map anyway, this gets us pretty close. Obviously the road's down there and I could do that, but we're going to go ahead and try to sneak through. Ah, that popped through here. I just want to get to this road. Okay, we got one there and a few more. Do we draw her attention? I don't want her sneaking up on me. Okay, she's still there, so we're actually going to push through a little bit this way. Oh my gosh. There's like a number of them there too. Now we could just try to outrun them, but you know, whenever I try to do that, let me look behind me, I end up pulling a bunch of them with me and then running into a big pile more. I can see one more up there. So what we could do instead is try to basically go this way and kind of move along the fence up this way and maybe circumvent those guys. We did have somebody on this side over here, but we'll just have to keep an eye out. We may draw that guy in, but I don't know. We'll check it out. Let's see. We're going to just keep following this guy. Please don't draw. Don't come over here. Nothing to see here. Just passing through. Now there is another house that's right there, so we could potentially, if it's clear, I suppose, jump in there really quick and take a quick look around. I don't want to stay because I want to get to the farm, but I mean, if there's nobody here, or I could press on. It's not a lot of room. I'm trying to like thread the needle here. It will require me to go through these trees if I want to go right up the middle. I think what we'll do is we'll lean more this guy's way over here. So if I do draw him, we've just got one. Hopefully, we do see some more people there. I think we may just end up drawing this guy. I kind of like the idea of going up through the open area. Whoa. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take this guy out if need be. And we're gonna... somebody else there. You guys. There's always zombies. Why? Oh, this guy didn't even see. Yeah, take frying pan. There we go. Squish. Check him real quick. This frying pan's great. Now, we may have to do this. We may just have to continue to fight. Now, I did increase some skills. I had maintenance and accuracy. I was able to raise raise up by 1 each. So that was pretty cool. So I went ahead and did that. Let's see. What are we faced with here? I could just go straight out at this guy, because otherwise it looks... Oh, there's one over by the door. But there's 3 this way. I don't think there's any avoiding those 3, though. Even if I hug the far side up there, I'm still going to get them. I may just have to book it through. It is a bit of a run to the farm. Let's not waste our energy on him. We're just going to go ahead and move up here, see who we draw in, and then probably just book it. We're on the road. I basically want to head this direction, north. Oh my gosh, so many zombies up there. So many zombies. We're going to kind of do this, though. I think we're just going to end up jetting by them and keeping... I guess I'm going to keep my fingers crossed and hope that there's not a ton at the farm. Oh, man, I just am walking into them at this point. All right, let's get on it. Let's just start running. Hopefully I can ditch them. Of course, we've got more up ahead. Oh, man. It just always goes south for me. Now, I'm simultaneously running and trying to keep an eye on my map here. So this opens up... Oh, that means the farm's actually right here. It's this dirt road. I do have a number of them here. But if I could just get enough distance... Let's get a look ahead here. So there it is. We do have somebody... Oh, we have 3 there. Let's... maybe we can get in a window on the side here. There's 1. Okay, let's take a look back. They're still coming, unfortunately. But if I get far enough away... I mean, I thought I was farther away from the other guys. Or not as far away as the other guys. And I was able to keep them off my tail. Take the frying pan! Oh, did we squish you? Yes. I don't really want to bother with trying to figure out if he's fully down or not. I want to get inside this place. And please don't make me... Oh, it's a garage. I'm going to get stuck in there. Let's take a peek. Oh, see, look at that. They stopped. Nice. Excuse me. Now, we do have these 2 here. I'm going to basically creep along the wall. Try not to draw their attention, which means I really don't want to break the window. Please just open. No? Come on. There we go. Okay, so let's go in here and be prepared. Oh, look at that. We got a crate right here. We're going to go ahead and close this window. I will check the crate, but I want to clear everything and make sure we're good. Actually, yeah. I was thinking maybe I would leave the window open for a quick departure, but we're going to leave it closed. Take a look around here. Oh, man. Whew. See, this is why we clear things, Weem. Good job. Squish him with the pan. There we go. We'll check him really quick. A comb other than his clothes. So we'll leave that. And... Okay. This all is looking very good right now. We do have to go upstairs and make sure that's cleared out. And let's see here. Where are we going to end up here? Cool, we got some books. Very good. Looks like we're going to have 2 rooms here. Hearing a dog barking. I don't know if that's just an audio effect or if you actually have to worry about dogs. That would be great. Zombie dogs. Just what we need. Cool. We are looking clear. We've got 1 more door over here. Hopefully this is not occupied. Wait, it just showed that we were startled. Let's see here. We have a slight panic. What we can do, let's do this really quick. It's what it's here for, right? We jump in here and... where did it go? I thought it was in here. Where did I put you guys? Oh, maybe it was in here. Let's see. We had... I think we have the cigarettes can help. Oh, is the beta blockers, right? Yeah, reduce your panic. This is what we're talking about, right? Yeah, slight panic. It's only a slight panic. We'll go ahead and take the pills anyway. See if that, yeah, that resolved it. Cool. So we are chill once again. Let's go ahead and cruise back downstairs. We need to kind of secure this place. I'm thinking this is a pretty cool spot. We do have the shredded sheet somewhere. Did I leave that in my primary? No. Oh, and I still have the beta blockers here. Let's just throw them in there. Let's see. Nothing in there. That was that. Whoops. Ripped sheets. So let's see. If I right-click those, I can't do anything immediately with those, but I'm kind of curious how we end up covering up the windows these days. It's been so long. Yeah, see, I don't have an option there. Do I have to equip it? Are you required to equip this stuff now? Huh. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so anyway, that might be something I'm going to have to look into. Let's go ahead and re-equip the frying... Oh, boy. That guy is coming right at the door. See, I'm almost tempted to let him in. I really don't want him to break the window. It's like, dude, go away. I need these windows intact. So I could certainly open the door. We've done this before. I know one of you cautioned against it. You said, you know, last time you did that, that was a really, really bad idea. It looks like it was Malik Larson who said that. So we're going to go ahead and do this, though. Are you going to come in or no? Oh, boy, we drew somebody else now. We're going to go ahead and leave this open because I think we only had the two. So let's just go ahead and try to take her out. There we go. Yeah, frying pan for the win. Let's step out here and take this guy out because I think that's all we had up front. Looks like it. Frying pan, do it. Yeah, squish him, Picard. Oh, we did. He's squished, Weem. Okay, cool. We are set there. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to have to look some of that stuff up and try to figure that out as far as not just the sheets in the windows, but also the bandages. I could certainly go and just try a sheet now. Maybe that was the issue, was that I've already ripped these. So they're not going to be of any use to us there. Let's see, we have a belt and a blouse. I'm just going to check this really quick. We're going to take a look and see if we can find anything. Let's close on a rack there. We have a seamstress here, or we used to. The seamstress is no longer with us. Let's see, there we go, sheets, right? Craft sheet rope. We're just going to grab this. And now that it's in our inventory, let's see if we can do something on the window. There we go, so now we can add a sheet. Now what I'd like to do is actually just do these on the bottom floors. But of course I'm burdening myself now, which is a problem. I always do that, and that's how you get injured. So we're going to try and be a little bit more cautious about that. Oh, look at this, a baseball bat. Interesting. We're fully efficient with it when we use two hands, though, so I think we may hang on to that. Or leave it there, rather. Let's go ahead and jump in here. Again, looking for more sheets. We got another golf club I don't want. And I don't think they put sheets in the nightstands, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sheet up at least, it looks like I might be able to sheet up maybe 2 windows or so. And yeah, then we'll kind of look into bandages and stuff like that, because I still need to know how those work.